Hi, welcome. Thanks for checking me out. Welcome to Serious Dude Cacti. I'm your host, Steven. I'm going to show you my plant collection that I have here. This is mostly my indoor stuff at first, and then I'm going to go outside and show you the outdoor garden. I got a lot of things growing here inside. Let me flip my camera around. I got a lot of seedlings and propagation going from all my different plants. As you can see, I got a wide array of plants, and that's a good boy, Sushi. Anyways, so we got a rubber tree, some aloes, got a pink princess there. There's my Hoya. We got some herbies getting started down there. Some others that we started. Some aren't doing so well, but that's okay. Got some more propagation of different plants going on here. We got a couple of, an aloe plant, a couple of succulents, and then this teddy bear vine. Looks like most of that's taking, so that's great. And then we got, some more random succulents and stuff that we propagated and just let grown. I really need to pull these out and do something with them, but as you can see, they're all doing really well, and they're doing great under these lights. Yet again, here's another succulent that I propagated. I'm sorry that I don't know all the names yet, but I'm gonna work on that, and I'll do a focused video on maybe individual plants, but I might do genesis. I don't know. I just haven't really put some thought to it, but don't have a solid game plan yet. But I will definitely have one soon, because I do want to go over what plants I do have, their history, their origins, how to care for them, which grow them in, things like that. So anyways, these are my Trichoceres pacanoides. I don't know if they're, these are definitely pacanoides, but these are some seeds that I purchased last year and started them, I want to say in around May of last year, of 2023, and they're doing pretty good. They're not super big. If that perspective gives you any idea of their size, but do a quick top overview of all those. But they're all growing, and I'm fixing to repot them. I'm gonna put them in some cell trays and let them get bigger. Then I got a couple of pucks here that I purchased. I think I paid $25 for like 4 of them. I've had 2 of them take and root, but these 2 are just not quite there yet. I think this one will. I think it is. This Marascal is just not. I don't think it's good. I think it's just I'm gonna lose it. So that's okay. You live and learn. I was new to all this. Bought them, seeing other people have success with it, and thought, why not? It wasn't that much. I'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. As you can see, we got a string of pearls back there. We got also a string of, I think they're raindrops, that we're trying to get to reroot and take off, but because we've had these for a while, but they just kind of died back on us. But that's okay. And then we got some lock lilies. Those are looking good. And then we got a corncob euphorbia and a couple of other cactus. I can't remember their names, but I got those for free, or not free. Paid like $5 for these 4 and this corncob, and then some seeds. So, which I got lots of seeds to pop. So, anyways, these are from the same batch of seeds as the tray below. As you can see, they're all doing great. Some of these are they're all Trichocereus, but some of them are pacanoides, some of them are scopiacolas, some of them are Peruvian. I'd really have to look at the names to give you a good rundown of what they are, but some of them some of them are mixed with Pacanoy and Peruvian, or Scopicolas and Peruvian. So, I'm still learning about those, and once you dive into cactus, you can literally just pick a type, and there's just so much to learn that it can be overwhelming. But anyways, here's these are all mostly from the same grower that I bought the other seeds from, and they're all doing well too. I planted all this batch after the first two. Well, actually, after this one. I planted this one the same time as this batch, and as you can see, they're doing great. They're all growing, and we're getting there, getting ready to put them in pots too. They're starting to show their features of the different types, so that's really cool. I want to pop these out because I think these are so cool. They're called they're Crockers crossed with Spud, and I just really like the colors and the patterns, of the spikes and all that stuff. They just look really cool. Looks different than the rest of them, and they all look a little different. But anyways, here's some other seeds that I've purchased. And granted, all these that's something else. All these seeds are from New Zealand. I got all these from a particular grower. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. It's like Rasta something. But I've also already bought more seeds from him, so I got another, I think, over 2,000 seeds coming in from him. And then these are from a guy called Ross Guerrera or something like that. He's also out of New Zealand, and as you can see, those have just blown up. I mean, each one of these is pretty well concentrated with just hundreds of cactus, so I'm really looking forward to busting those up and then splitting those up too, because as you can see, we got a lot to work with there. And here's a couple of new strings of things that we've bought. We got a string of bananas here. I'll get my camera to work. Yeah, those are looking pretty good. And I got this variegated string of hearts that's it's got some purple, and get that camera to focus on it. There we go. Yeah, you can see there got some purple and green, and it's just really pretty, I think. I couldn't turn it down. And then we got our string of dolphins, which is flowering. It's got some pretty cool little flowers. And our polka dot plant. It's doing pretty good. It's got new growth on it, and it's doing okay over there. And we got this purple plant that's stretching real hard, and I need to propagate that thing, but that's a project for another day. Here is our mother aloe plant. Let me back up so you can see the whole thing. Look how big that mama is. We've had her, I don't know, probably a decade or longer, and we just we had it in a pot similar to this red one that this tree is in, and we finally just were like, let's move it up to a bigger pot and see what happens. And we did, and it started pupping, and from that we got that one behind it, and this one over here, and we got a few outside, and a couple others that are growing around, so it's all pretty cool. I don't remember what this one's called. Alocasia Silver Dragon. Yeah, this thing, we've had it for a little over a year, and it's doing okay. You know, the flowers don't look that great on it, but I think we just kind of got behind on our watering schedule, and we're getting that back in line. So, and over here we got some of our air plants that we've been growing for, I think, almost 2 years now. This one we've already propagated. We got another one down here, and same with the bulbous plant. It pupped for us, so we popped that pup out, and as you can see, it's down there with its front. We did have a third air plant, but it died. I just don't know what we were doing with it. I guess it just didn't like how we were taking care of it. You know, it's live and learn type thing. You're gonna kill some plants before you get good at growing them. So here's our orchid. This is actually my daughter's. She wanted it, and yeah, we let her know they're kind of difficult to care for, but you know, so far it's making it. It kind of had a bunch of buds on it, and it lost all those whenever we repotted it. But it seems to be healthy, you know, from what I can tell. Don't know a lot about orchids, so we'll see. Anyways, let's take a step outside. Anyways, here is some of the outside garden. So over here we got our Pachypodium, Fariennius, and then we got a Hawthorn, Hawthornia Ricosa, which is pretty cool. Something that Celesta picked out at the succulent show that we went to, and we've had it for going on a year. And same with the Pachypodium, we got that at the succulent show too here in Oklahoma City. The Cactus and Succulent Society. Here's one of its pups, Hawthorn's pups. We got and then another one here. Whoa, camera's going funky on me. Anyways, they got another one right there, and got some of our aloes. These are Mimic Bell, or Mini Bell aloes. And this one's a golden tooth along with all these babies back here. That one is a Divercata Diablo, which that's a pup off of this big one, which I just love the colors on it. It's got those purple hues and those red tips. It's just a beautiful aloe. And we got a what we call a pokey stick. It's I cannot remember the name of it. It's like Pepe is something or other, but it's actually a cactus. As you can see, it got thorns. They're gonna get you, but we need to propagate that thing and get some more off of that. A couple more succulents here. Some that were in my my front closet. It's got a weaker light, so you can see they're a little stretched out. That's okay. We'll just those will probably be up for sale, or maybe we'll let them get a little fatter and just propagate all those. So again, more succulents that we've been growing over the last year. They're all looking pretty good. Here's one I just propagated. Took the top flowerette and just set it down there and pulled everything else off of it, and it was in that tray inside. So here's another aloe hybrid that we have. I don't have any specifics on it. It was something we got at the plant show, and it's just, you know, just an aloe hybrid. So take it for what it is. It's kind of thin. It's actually really thin for an aloe. So, but here's some of my cactus collection. These are all, except for these, not really sure where Trichoceres grandiflorea comes from, but these two are both Trichoceres grandiflorea hybrids. As you can see, one of them's doing really good. It's nice and fat, uniform. Other one, not so much. He kind of looking phallus-like, but that's okay. We still love them, and once it gets to a certain size, I'll probably just cut it off down here somewhere, you know, at the base, and make a new cactus. So anyways, here's a couple of my mammillarias. As you can see, they're looking nice and tall and fat. I think they're supposed to be more rounded, but you know, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. You know, they look healthy and happy to me, so we're gonna say we're doing okay. Now, if anyone's watching this, if they are elongated, please just let me know. And you know, if you have any tips, I would greatly appreciate them. I know part of it is they need more sunlight, so we're definitely gonna work on getting them a good spot in the yard. I'm trying to set up like a little hoop house, greenhouse situation. So, but that's, you know, it's costs money and time, and you know, those are both limited resources, especially these days. So, but I will get there eventually. So, here's one of our small oputias, and it's been pupping. It's got lots of new little pups on it, so we're happy with that. Here's a Nordocactus, and it's looking pretty good. It's a little elongated. And over here we have our desert roses and a Medusa plant. These desert roses I've grown from seed. They're about a year old. They had some mealybugs recently, so they're looking a little rough, but that's okay. We'll get them back to where they need to be. We got a couple other new plants here. This one's Crassola multicava bleeding heart. So we got two of those. And then we got this Begonia Rex back here. And then this area, it's called a black rose. That's what we're gonna call it, the black rose. I'm glad everything's got other names. So here's another one of our Opuntias. It's doing pretty good. It's got lots of little new pups on it. Might have to propagate that soon and get some more of those going. So there's our mother teddy bear vine. I got it outside. It's not really looking too great, but I'm hoping to bring it back to its full glory this year. So we'll see. There's our mother spider plant, and yeah, I need to clean that thing up too. But yeah, we've had that for a while, and in that hanger too. It's been in that hanger for 5 or 6 years or longer. So it's doing really good. There's our Majesty palm. Had that sucker for 10 years or more. It's looking pretty good. I just gave it some food earlier this year, so hoping that'll kick up and take off. So we got I call them crouton, but I think it's croton plant, croton tree, whatever you want to call them. We got a spider plant down there too. And then there's our peace lily. It's looking nice and green and full. Like, those leaves are huge, man. I don't think I've ever seen them that big, so it's pretty cool. I got a couple of aloes down here. This one's a ghost aloe. I cannot remember the name of the other one. Crosby's Prolific. So it's flowering for us, so we're happy about that. It's got really pretty flowers. They were a lot brighter orange when we first got it, but you know, as a plant ages, sometimes those things fade. So, but here's our garden, along with some of our other plants. Got all of our snake plants over here that I've been propagating, and they look okay. Some of them look a little rough, and that's just because they're old, and I will admit we weren't the best plant parents always, so but they are a strong plant. They continue to thrive and grow. That's why we have so many. So, man, it looks like it's starting to rain. I'll have to wrap this up here. But here's our spider plants that we've been growing, and a lot of this stuff's going to be up for sale soon. So I will work on getting my website set up and getting these things available for purchase for people. So that should be coming soon. Again, here's a bunch of our succulents that we've propagated. They're all doing well. And there's my milk barrel cactus. Bought it just like that at Home Depot. I'm gonna make a video on that on how to propagate it. So that will definitely be coming eventually. So that will be something to look out for. And here's my my Trichocereus. I've had most of these for a year now. That one right there in front is a Peruvian. I don't remember the exact name. Oh, it's a Rosy Eye 1 and a Clyde, but it's clearly got Peruvian genetics because of those spikes. Just a clear sign of it. We got a PC skip there, which is a triple header. It was just the one tall one, but then it pupped those two pups, and I'm just gonna let them grow together because I really like the way they look. This big one is a Dino Guru. This one right here in the middle. It's nice and fat. It's getting bigger, so definitely happy about that. Like I said, I've had all these for about a year. And that one leaning back there got knocked over yesterday, so it'll probably be leaning for a couple of days while it repairs itself. And we got, assorted Trichocereus here. Nothing too particular or special, at least as far as I know. They're all pretty common ones. This one back here is my monstrose one, which is was kind of going booby at first, and then it reverted, and now it's going booby again. So I'm excited to see what it does this year. And then our small form penis cactus, or TBM short. And this is a Trichocereus burgessii monstrose is what that is. So it's similar to this one, just a different subspecies. So, but I need to repot that thing. I mean, look, that's a little bitty pot, a little baby pot. So I need to repot it so it'll take off and get bigger. And yeah, so we're working on that. We'll get there eventually. So, and last but not least, my two big cactuses. This one is my Burgessii Angelo, which it did elongate on me over the winter in the tent. But I mean, it looks like it's fattening up down there at the base. If it continues, I'm gonna let it grow and see. If eventually it'll get to a point where I'm just gonna have to chop it and make it its own cactus, which is fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. Have a nice big stump to get to pup, and we'll get more cactus like this one did. Now this was supposed to be it had a little graft on it that I put out too soon, and it just torched it. So lesson that I learned is do not put unrooted cactus out in direct sunlight. You want to keep them in shade until they're fully rooted, and these things can take, like, from what I've read, up to a year to root. But typically they're rooted within a couple of months to 6 months. But at longest, you gotta wait a year. So just, you just kind of throw them in a pot and throw them to the side, give them some water every now and then, and forget about it. So, but I'm fixing to chop this one here. I'll definitely make a video on that, on how to chop column or cactus like this, and what you need to do, because there is definitely a process to it to do it properly, and to not kill your cactus. So, but anyways, that is our garden. Oh, I didn't even talk about this big boy here, but it's just it's just a sun goddess. I'm gonna put it in one of my older pots and let it go to town. I'd like to put some of these in the ground eventually, but it really gets too cold here, so I'll have to find some cold tolerant ones, maybe an area I can throw something over it while it's in the ground in the wintertime, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for checking me out. Like I said, if I will have more videos coming out eventually here in the next couple of months. I don't really have a schedule set up, but I want to try to maybe make a new one every 2 weeks at least, if just to start, not to put too much pressure on myself. But I will continue to work on getting that set up and get those out as soon as possible. So just keep your eyes peeled, look for new content, and I'll definitely take some more pictures as stuff grows and post that on the Instagram and Facebook. So please just give us a like, give us a share, just keep checking us out. And if you do like and follow my videos here on YouTube, just go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. Let's get that way you get notifications of when I do put out videos, because it will be very few and far between at first. So as I get things rolling and get the momentum going, I'll start putting content out more regularly. But anyways, thanks for checking me out. It's again Steven with Serious Dude Cacti, and you guys have a fantastic day.